Hello everyone, welcome to the Street Show. We're going to play some Monster Train today. So, we have many losses in a row right now. Feels really bad. We are still going to do random and random. I'm determined to do this. Always random, highest covenant, all trials. Eventually, people are going to get to max covenant and they're just going to get bored, and then they'll start doing all trials. But we'll be able to say we got up there right from the get-go, the hard way. So it looks like we are the Melting Remnant and Awoken, which I can see being very interesting. I do like that we have a fatal melting right away because of all of the burnout synergies. We also have molded, which is really handy to have when you are the Melting Remnant. So, I think we start with the champion upgrade. I think we want to go for the resolve effect here. That way we're always reforming something that's died. We get a lot of extra synergies with the fatal melting. I think I want to try this one. I actually don't think I've played as Rector what's-his-face. Rector Flicker. So Pyre gets extra damage, or Sting spells get 10 magic power and piercing. Well, we don't have any Sting spells yet. Big emphasis on the yet. I want to give this one a go. I'd like to prevent stuff from getting to the Pyre in the first place, so let's go with the Sting synergy, and we'll have opportunities since it's right at the beginning to pick some more up. Alright, Spike's 3. Okay. Well, I think we... Yeah, I don't want him to take too much damage if we can help it. And we'll just reform this guy, these guys, anyway. I think we do regen just to take a little less damage. Okay. I think we just always put this guy in front. Let's see. I also think we want to get this guy up here. And I think we should add the Train Steward as well. This isn't enough damage. Yes, it is. I was going off of the total at the end, not before the healing, so... Yeah, this thing dies. No more Ember, we'll go to the next round. And now we can just let the healer go, because he's not going to do anything. Brief Respite. Oh, this does damage to all of them. That's even better. Now that dies. I think we want to stick these guys here. I think... Oh, I don't have anything to mold. And that's fine. That'll die. That did die. We get this drag. Only 72. I think we stick him there, and now he's definitely dead, but just for funsies. Alright, that one went pretty well. And for, not having too many units, especially not a decent front line, I thought that went fairly smoothly, and will only get better the more we get some strong guys to kind of fill that role. I think we take Dripfall, just in case we get into a situation where we get a strong second level and we want to put them down below. And there's that sting that's already starting to pay off. I don't think... I could see us wanting Sharpen. We've already got Wildwood Sap, but we got the artifact for Sting. I think we take Sting. It seems silly not to, you know? So I want to upgrade Sting. Let's see, do we have opportunities to duplicate? Ooh. So this is the first chance we have to duplicate a card, other than possibly finding something in a concealed cavern. If we go to the concealed cavern, after the next fight, we do have a chance to upgrade the spell first. So I think we go here and we try to get a frontline unit. Lady of the House counts as a frontline unit. Paraffin Thug, though, is also very interesting. But I think we need to not be greedy for gold. I think we need to establish a nice tank first. Endless. Okay. I wonder how the burnout mechanic and endless work. When the unit dies, it returns its card to the top of the draw pile. So this would actually not let us reform our units, because they wouldn't go into the consumed pile. They would go back into the deck, and then you don't have anything to reform. So this actually works against us if we just want to constantly reform our units. I do think we want to upgrade some of our dregs. I think getting one really well upgraded first is probably the way to go. I don't think we re-roll, and I don't think we purge. I like all the cards in our deck right now, so we'll just go to the next fight. 10 armor, unit draft. The boss has spikes too. So one thing I'm interested to try, maybe not this run, probably not this run. There are some Steam achievements for ending the game with 40 or more cards, and there's also one for ending the game with 10 or less cards. I really want to try the 10 or less, but I want to find the right combination to do that. Let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 16, but they also all have haste because of this guy. So if I were to put all of my units on this floor, or at least those guys, I kill only 2. Why do I only kill 2? Oh, because they have armor. Duh. Okay. I think we just stick the Train Steward there, and we just get regeneration going on her. Lady of the House. So I can't kill this, even if I put this other Train Steward there. So I think we put it there to make sure we get the gold. We have no units to reform. I think we do this. I don't want to play regen on it. Well, I think there might actually be something to say about getting regen on her right now. Just that way she doesn't die prematurely before the burnout. So we will take a little more pyre damage, and that's not great, but it's a little bit. A brief respite, huh? Well, we can kill that guy. I would like to kill this one. We have no units to reform. I think we do that. I think we stick this there. And turn Lady of the House. Yep, and she gets an extra burnout stack. So go there. Now we definitely do want to do... Let me see. Well, yeah, I think we would still want to do this. We can't play the unit. I also don't think we'll be able to get rid of haste, so this guy is going to die. This will die from burnout, but we don't have any space to put anything else. We don't play any units. Short version. She dies from burnout before they do enough damage to her. He dies from burnout as well. Rector dies because of thorns. So I think if we Wildwood Sap, we get some extra damage. If we restore, we don't get any extra damage. There's no units to reform. So we do a good chunk of damage, but we're going to need to figure something out up top. Let's speed things up. Sting is wonderful. I don't want to descend any units. Let me see. 4, 5, he'll go down to 3. He won't die from the thorns, so I think we do that. Okay, so the boss gets 1 hit in. So I'll take 5 more pyre damage. That's fine. So we're already in a situation again where we need to be able to kill stuff on the back line. So if I can find more things that do more damage, I think we want to take Draft because of the multi-strike and the automatic reformed mechanic. If we can find a way to do damage to the back line, I think we need to take it. I think we want to take Enhance. Steel Enhancer, I mean. Razor Sharp Edge is really good for the multi-strike stuff. I really do like Restoration Detonation, but I think we want to be buffing our reform units more and more. Lady of the Reformed, I do like her. So long as, of course, you know, we don't put any damage shields or things on her. Resolve, add a sting spell to your hand. Huh. I want to take Vine Mother. I do like Lady of the Reformed, and I really wish I could take her right now. If I had taken Restoration Detonation, I would probably take Lady of the Reformed. Just to make sure that she's always getting healed. But I think because of our Sting synergy, we take Vine Mother. We can stick her on the top floor. We can buff her later. Alright, so here is where I wanted to go this side. Which works out because we needed that little extra higher health boost. I don't want to put permafrost on, I think, anything here. I like the idea of a reduced ember cost holdover steel enhancer, because then we can just keep buffing our units, then they get burnout, they die, and we bring them back, and then we keep steel enhancing them, where we can steel enhance Richter, what's his name? So let's do that. And then I could actually, I really like the idea of the extra spell power, magic power on Sting. And then if we had a chance to, say, add 5 of these to our deck, that could be interesting, to say the least. And then maybe we wouldn't have needed the card that we just got, Vine Mother. I don't think we ever want to do permafrost. And for the chance of duplicating really good cards, I think we re-roll and see what comes up. Double stack. We could put that on a Wildwood Sap. The problem is we don't have units that stay on the board and would get that full effect. Is that enough, though? I think so. We're going to get more units. I think we reduce the cost as well. Now we have a really nice regen card. Okay, we can't do anything else there. Concealed Caverns. Come on, give us the card duplication. That would make me feel really good about this. Oh my god. Yeah, I think we're gonna copy Sting 5 times. I wish we had more magic power on it, but 6 cards that do 25 piercing damage and draw more cards on the following turn for 0 Ember. I like those odds, and now I'm starting to feel really, really good about this run. Alright, on to Daedalus. Honestly, with all of those Sting cards, we could look at killing Daedalus before he has a chance to actually enter the fight and do damage. For which there is an achievement. Alright, so Lady of the House, Rector Flicker. We don't have anything to reform, so we're just going to pump up... she's gonna live. We're gonna pump up Rector. Nothing to reform, and turn. Alright, so we'll stick Vine Mother up top. I like making sure the big unit dies. I also like doing this and that, and now they both die. I can do this, and then we reform this guy at the end of the turn. We get another Sting, which does not have the 25 damage. But that's okay. Let's see. So I think we drag. We sting. Yeah, we're gonna sting. This dies before the burnout. If I can keep it alive, at least long enough for the burnout to hit. Alright, that works. So long as Rector doesn't take damage there, that's fine. Also, it looks like he's gonna probably go up to the top floor. So let's just get some guys set up there. Otherwise, we'll have a train steward on that floor. Yeah. I don't think we need to use Wildwood Sap right now. There's another Sting. There's our Lady of the House. Yeah, look at all... Let's use the 15 damage one. Then we use... Not that. We use the 25s. Okay, and then we'll stick Lady of the House down here in the front. Oh no, she takes some damage. We're going to Wildwood Sap her, because she will get most of that benefit. That drag will burn out. That drag will burn out. Hand is full. Again, let's use the 15 damage if we can help it. I think we're always going to want to do this. I think we definitely kill that, and we definitely do damage to him. I think we bring this drag down, play this drag here. I don't think we play Fatal Melting. I do want to... I think we probably should have put Permafrost on this. That way we could just hold on to it and use it when it's going to be really impactful. I think that was a mistake of mine, but we will fix that later. I think for the damage, we stick him there, and we end turn. Oh, we didn't kill him before he got here. Oh my gosh. So she dies from burnout in 2 hits. 2 turns, excuse me. So does he. He doesn't kill her. That kills him, though. Alright. I wish there was a way to increase your maximum hand size. I think there's probably a good reason why they didn't have that, at least not included in the main mechanic, the primary mechanics. Channel Song actually doesn't sound like a horrible idea. Even if we hit a Train Steward, I think that's actually really helpful. The Wickless Tycoon. Or the Animus of Will. I personally really like Animus of Will, and if we do like a holdover steel enhancement, I think it was, that could be really helpful. Now the question is not on draw, it's whether we go with extra capacity or Ember. I actually think we go with capacity on this one. Yeah, we're gonna go with capacity. Alright. So now that we have as many stings as we do, I don't necessarily think we need to duplicate. I wouldn't be necessarily opposed. Well, let me see if there's anything else that we duplicate before I make that call. No, actually, I don't think we duplicate. If anything, we would get rid of Train Stewards, I think. But we don't need the duplicate, and we don't need the Pyre Health, and this is iffy. So I don't think we go this side. I think we go the Artifact and potential other unit. Yeah, I think we get the Awoken Hollow. That'll be a nice front line for a second floor full of dregs. Grant +3 stacks of burnout each time it is applied. Yeah, I think we get combustible wax. And then I think we go for reforming 2 units. I also think that we might want to consider putting Rector up on the top floor, but I'm not sure about that yet. Alright, spikes 4 for a random artifact. That is why piercing is so freaking handy. So I think we do this, he'll die. We take quite a bit of damage in the process. I think we stick Vine Mother up top. We get to kill this regardless of whatever we draw. If that's the right call, of course. Because it'll go up here, we get a Sting, we can cast Sting. But if we need it down on the bottom, it's 1 damage. I wouldn't... Okay, now I really do want to kill this. Well, I always want to stick Lady of the House here, because we need to protect him. He does take damage from spikes. We can work with that. Do we stick Animus of Will down here? Animus of Will dies, and then we get it back with Reform. So I actually do like that play. I also think we play this. Oh, it dies from the spikes. Okay, well, I'm fine playing 1 so we can get the gold. And then we can play this. No more embers, we enter. Oh, it starts with extra burnout, that's why that happened. Okay, so we'll do that. I think we definitely do this. And then we do that. So now he dies. We're going to stick the Awoken Hollow there. I think we definitely want to play this. You're going to die again, but then you'll get reformed and you'll come back even stronger than before. I don't think we put Regen 10 on her. I think we put it on this guy right now so that he gets his Rejuvenate procs. I do think we restore her. And then I think we play the Train Steward up here to protect against anything else that might hit her. These are going to make it up to the top floor. But that's okay. Okay. Kill him. Now I really want to kill this guy. So we're gonna go here. Do I have... I do have another unit. So now we have a strong Train Steward. I'd really like to save Rector, but we can always use a Molded to get him back. The alternative... There is no alternative, at least yet. So let's enhance this unit. I think we stick our dregs on this floor. We don't have any more room for the draft. And then what do we sting? I think we sting this. No, we don't have to. Because these are the damage dealing units. This doesn't do any damage. This will die. I think we do this to make sure he dies. And then that one dies too. And hopefully we can reform Rector right off the bat. A brief respite. just want to heal her up as much as possible before the boss. Play the stings to make sure that we're drawing as much as we can next turn. That is a lot of stings. How many do we get? That's insane. So, thankfully, we do quite a bit of damage to him. Not thankfully, he's going to kill this entire floor because Haste, sitting in the back, decided that's what's going to happen. So he'll go down to 169. And he's gonna do a lot of damage to us up top, but we'll get more. So he's gonna hit the pyre. That's already been decided. But we're going to get probably a few more stings, and we can at least save on some of that damage. So there we go. 1, 2, 3. One of the 15s and another 15. So let's see, 13 plus 1. So this dies in 2 turns, so he gets 1 hit, and I don't think I can save him. He will go, as it stands, he'll go down to 4. This will hit him, that guy will hit here. He'll get a second attack. Actually, I think we just Steel Enhance this. I don't suppose I can descend in, can I? Well, since I can't do... Let's do it this way. Up to 20, go down... Okay. Yeah, we'll just do it that way. And then... Alright, he cannot move. Even... The boss definitely wouldn't be able to. But now we know. Alright, so 1 hit. That could have been worse. We did take Spike's damage at the end there. We got Lightstone Casing. Okay. I have some poor memories of this card. I think in this case we go for resin removal. I like Memories of the Melted, but we don't have any X-cost cards. And while Devourer of the Death is really cool, I don't want to rely on it, I guess is more what I'm thinking. Because right now we're getting to a point where our dregs aren't dying as often, our draft isn't dying as often, and so long as Rector's fine, we'll keep bringing stuff back, but if Rector dies, or if all of a sudden we have so much burnout that our units aren't dying, I think this loses value. Resin removal, however, helps with lots of stuff. We could add more sting spells to our hand. Actually, I think that's the right call. We're going to end up drawing way more cards than we actually need, but I mean, it puts 45 damage, piercing damage, right into our hand. Now do we have any cards we want to duplicate? Knowing that there's no modifications to make on this side currently. I think the answer again is no, but we could get the full benefit of this, another 75 gold. There's a Merchant of Trinkets in the next area right before Fell. I think we go Artifact. I think we go this side. So Fatal Melting helps us with that. Dripfall helps us with that. I think Root Split Mask actually is the correct one to choose here. It's either that or Skip. But I think making sure that we have time to hit all of the enemies below the Pyre Room with our Sting spells is probably worth it. I did say we should probably put Permafrost on Fatal Melting, so I think that's what we're going to do. And then I think we're going to reduce its costs. Is there anything that I want to add power to and a actually, it might not be a bad idea for us to get one really, really good sting, because we're going to be generating more stings all the time. So we can at least, you know, get the rest of our cards a little more consistently, because otherwise we're going to end up just drawing 10 sting cards, which is not a bad thing, but I think that's good. I think we reroll too. More magic power and holdover. Do we put holdover on this? So we don't have to use it right away? We can just keep it in our hand, and then we can use it every turn we want? Or do we put that... Oh, no. We were going to put that on Steel Enhancer. Yeah, I want to put it on Steel Enhancer. And then we can... Let's see. I think there's some benefit to having a 0 mana Fatal... 0 Ember. I really got to beat that habit. 0 Ember Fatal Melting. And then I think we should upgrade one of our non-consumed stings. We could, yeah, we upgrade a sting. We'll have a couple different damages of stings, but I think that'll be fine. Okay, this is a fun one. So last run we went with the Weathered Cold Stones, and that was nice because we were taking way more damage than we should have. However, I think I want to go with the Penitent Remains. So everything will get +4 attack when we summon them. I wonder if that stacks. So every time we summon a reformed unit, it gets another +4. We're gonna find out. On to the next battle. Oh, it's this one. Alright, Mark of the Invasion. 150 coins. Let's do it. Alright, so we've started off with our Fatal Melting. And when these when they die, everything gets more stats. So on the last one, we were able to play Animus of Will, and it died in the back because of spikes. This time around, we can't do that. Also, they don't appear to have the +4 attack yet, so let's see if how that works with the reform. I actually think we want to put Rector up here. Then I think we can afford to put a drag. There's nothing to reform. And I think we just stick Animus of Will here to die. So that Rector... Oh, Rector probably won't reform her because she'll be the next chunk of combat. Yep, his resolve thing just triggered. So... we'll have to keep that in mind. And of course, then we don't get the reformed thing. He's dying right now. That's not good. 2, 4, 6, 8, 4. He's exactly dying, of course. I think we stick Draft in front. I think we stick Vine Mother in back. I think we sting this guy. And I think we Fatal Melting, because we'll get it back. I'm not worried about that. And then we can just stick a Train Steward there. He got his +4. So let's see how this works. Alright, so she currently has 8 attack. He's dying, so we should fix that. Yeah, we don't want the lady up there. I want the lady down here. I also think we should just get rid of this guy right away. So, when I summon Animus of Will, I'm hoping that it goes up to 12 attack. And it did. That 4 attack stacks. That's really good. We'll stick Draft here. We'll stick the Awoken Hollow here. I think we'll Channel Son. That's a really good Channel Son. And let's stick him here. And we'll sting. Okay. He's gonna die, but we can reform him, so I'm not super worried about that. Oh yeah, they got rooted. That's why they stacked the way they did. Alright, so I think we sting this guy. I think we sting the rest of them. Just get that done with. We're gonna put the regen stacks on him, and I think we're just gonna cast both of these restores on him, and we'll put the Train Steward right there. Alright, this is going a lot better than some of our last couple runs. As long as I don't screw something up on the last fight, we should be fine. Okay, I think we restore again. I haven't found another a reform thing yet. Alright, so I want to start buffing this. Because of course it's going to burn out in the next round. I think then we'll stick that there. I think we kill these because we can. I think we stick this drag here just to take the hit. And I don't see any debuffs, so we'll end turn. Oh yes, that's right. Okay, so now Fatal Melting does a little bit more damage. Let's cast all of the sting spells. Let's see. If I understand this correctly, she'll attack. My guys won't attack. They'll all lose a stack of burnout. So she should only lose at most 4 stacks of stealth, which is really bad. Which means I think we don't do anything on this floor. I think we just focus on this one. And I think by focus on this one, what units are we able to reform? Okay, so let's say I bring back Rector. Okay. All of these die, and he'll bring back 2 random ones. All of which would fit on this top floor. So I think what we do is we drip fall him to take another round of her stealth. We molded Rector. Oh, he's not gonna get them though. That's the problem. Because he's gonna trigger before they all die. Okay. I think we definitely want Steel Enhancer there. I think we want Rector. Burnout 4. Hold on. Attack. Dies from burnout. Attack. Dies from burnout. Attack. Attack. So that's 4 stacks there. I think it actually makes sense to put Rector here in the front. Because he would die from burnout before all of her... Sorry. Yeah, he'll die from burnout before her stacks are gone. So the more we can let this heal up, the more damage it'll do when she's out of stealth. Okay. We got a drag. So yeah, 4 stacks are gone. And now she's dead. I feel like that went slower than it should have. Oh, that goes away with... Okay. Resin removal gets rid of her stealth. That's really nice. Alright, well, there's another fight that we've won. And our Pyre health is actually doing really well. We're going a little bit slower than I would like to, though, but there's been a couple plays where I really spent some time thinking about it. I mean, we're at 50 minutes almost, and we're about to go into the fight with Fel. Alright, I think we get another resin removal. That was actually really, really helpful. I don't think we need focused growth, and honestly... Oh, actually, another Descend ability wouldn't be a bad idea necessarily. That actually really helped us in that last fight. Do we just take the gold here?
These are all really expensive. And I don't think we got that one where... Yeah. There's that artifact where you cast a spell and then anything that costs less than that gets converted to 0. I think we actually take the gold here, because I believe in the next area we're going to the artifact shop, and maybe we'll have a chance to get 2 really good artifacts. So yeah, I think we're just going to take the gold. It's only 10, but every little bit helps right now. Okay, this is the route we want to go. So let's get the pyre health and the gold. So now we're at 360. Okay, so we can only get 1. Burnout unit dies. I really like all of these, actually. I mean, precious plating is... I know I've called it pretty simple or basic in the past, but 40 pyre health is nothing to scoff at when, you know, say you haven't won like 5 games in a row. However, Exploding Candle is really interesting because basically all of our units end up with burnout, or at least the ones that are dying consistently end up with burnout. I want to get Exploding Candle. We're gonna get Exploding Candle. I don't have enough to buy another one, and that's fine. And now we take on Fel. I don't think this deck is capable of defeating Fel prior to that final wave. They're gonna add Scourge cards to my hand. Well, Scourge is just gonna make me more powerful, isn't it? Nope, they are not Blight cards. They are exclusively Scourge. So I think what we do is we stick Rector on the bottom. I also think we stick Lady of the House on the bottom. I think we play the Ultimate Penance. We don't have enough to play Restore, and that's okay. And then I think we make sure that this guy dies, and we kill it. This guy will make it up to the next... maybe we... There was a strong argument to be made for killing this one instead. Or at least casting Sting on that one instead. Alright. I think what we want to do... I think we want to set the Awoken Hollow up here with the Train Steward. Because there's no way I can get through this. So these guys go up unscathed. And then I get another Weight of Contrition. Then they go up here, and then there's no way I'm going to get through this. So they're going to go up to the pyre unscathed. And they won't do much damage. It's more damage than I want them to do, but it's that another Weight of Contrition. So I think what we want to do is this, to set ourselves up to be able to kill these guys on the next floor. We play this so we don't take pyre damage. These both die. Yeah, this is the right play, I think. We're going to take the one extra Weight of Contrition no matter what, and that's okay. Yeah, I think that was still correct. They would have... I forgot they were going to be rooted, and that's fine. But, I don't think we would have got through the 70 health statue without playing at least that. Let's see, 27 would have been 54. So we actually would have gotten through it and then killed them. But now we kill them and we can spend some time healing up. Let's see. So all we have is the Sting. So if we stick Animus of Will here in front to take a hit, it'll die. This takes less damage. What? Oh, resolve. Let's start Steel Enhancing it. We don't get through that. I think we want to play the bigger Scourge. Can't play anything else. End turn. So if I play Animus of Will here, it will die again. Actually, so that's 12 damage on the floor, but I'm gonna Steel Enhance it again. So it actually does live, which is cool. I think we just stick the draft here. I think we restore. We can play Vine Mother. And then I think we try to get through this other statue. Which we do. So now we can put these down here to try and get through that guy. This one will die from what? I actually don't know what it dies from. It looks like they're all taking 5 damage. Oh, they're going to take 5 damage because the burnout unit dies. Okay. Oh, I didn't think about that. I should have let this die. He would have died too. Alright. Well, we keep the Weight of Contrition. Take some more fire damage. I'm starting to see an argument for having more Ember per round, but we'll get there. After this fight, as a matter of fact. Okay. I think... I think we have enough zero-cost stuff. We're not going to play Dripfall. Yeah, we're not going to play Dripfall. We're not going to play Resin Removal. There's nothing that I need to debuff on my side or debuff on his side. So I think we can get away with playing the Ultimate Penance and the Weight of Contrition. Let's get them out. Now we've got just zero cost stuff that we can play. And I think we want to stick something up here. I also think we want to just kill some of this. So we'll do that. We'll do that. I want to get some damage in on her. I think we'll Steel Enhance this. Oh, I should have maybe not played him right in the front, but at least now he'll die sooner so that we can reform him sooner. Good damage on Fell. Gotta love more stings. Alright. We've only got 6 damage on Fatal Melting. We've only died twice. So, heal attack here. This is a burnout unit. They will all take 5 damage. At which point I'll hit it for another 24, which is why he's losing 29. So that makes sense. I don't need to do anything on that floor, because then we can get a stronger Lady of the House. I think we keep buffing this unit. That'll attack, they all take damage. Heal attack this, they'll all take damage. There's nothing to reform. restore. I think we even want to play a Train Steward here, just to put a little more damage through. And actually, if we play this and then we play Fatal Melting here, not there, here, this will die in one hit. Oh no, I didn't have to do that. Oh well. Because these will do another 10 damage to it. I could have gotten away with not playing Fatal Melting. But now he takes even more damage, so that's fine. Alright, so we got Lady of the House back and a drag. We're definitely going to be playing Ultimate Penance. I think we play Channel Sun because either it whiffs or we get something awesome and then it gets out of our deck. That's fine. I think we play that drag here. I think we play Steel Enhancer here. Now it will die from Burnout instead. Lady of the House goes down here. I think we play another drag up here to do even more damage to Fel. I think we play this one there. So I kind of like the idea of just killing this with both of our sting spells. I think I like killing this better though. I just wanted to save some extra damage, but we're gonna regen for quite a bit. And this is gonna die no matter what. This doesn't die, and that sets us up to kind of recover our middle and top levels. Dies from Burnout, we get a Sting, then his ability will kick in, and we get Animus of Will back. Okay, so we want to stick Animus of Will in the very back. And then let's cast all of our Sting spells. I think we also go Steel Enhancer on the Animus. There's no more units we can play here, so how does the damage fall? So it does 20. So it actually makes sense here to play Wildwood Sap, just for a little bit more damage. Specifically from 129 to 163. We don't play any other units because there's no room. So we get a little bit of damage. The next floor though is where we're gonna be sitting pretty, I think. 458. That's not bad. So we sting, 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 sting. Weight of Contrition. I think maybe we wait. That dies from Burnout first. So how many turns does it take to get through here? So hits twice, all my guys go. Hits there, they both die. This will take a little more damage. Then it hits this twice, and then that will die from Burnout. I think we actually Steel Enhancer this, because then it takes one more round of hits. Well no. One more round of hits only means an extra 12 damage total, where I get 3 times that here. So I think we actually do still put this on Animus of Will. We don't have any spots. Oh, this is gonna burn out, of course. There's no buffs or debuffs to worry about. I don't want to reform. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we reform a unit that I don't want. like this, because then it gets put into our discard pile. I don't know if that's going to make a big difference, but we're going to find out. Alright. So we're doing about half of Fell's remaining health. Okay, so we'll sting. We do 42 damage now. That one jumped us up from 44 to 82. We definitely reform... Oh, shoot. I don't have enough space for Animus. I think then we have to get Draft. Yeah, we definitely have to get Draft. Draft is probably going to put us at killing threshold. We'll even buff it, and then we'll play this so we don't take more damage. And now we beat Fell. Alright, so this one was a little bit closer. That does make me a little concerned for how much damage we're going to be able to do on the last boss. I don't think... You know, I was going to say I don't think we want any of these. But now I'm looking at this Bounty Stalker. Every time it dies, it gets more damage. Every time we bring it back, it'll get more damage. I think we can actually stack Bounty Stalker like crazy. So I think that's what we're going to do. And I do think we get the extra Ember. There have been too many times now where that's bit us in the butt. I think we just need to do that. Call it a day. Alright. I think we try to buff our units. Specifically, so let me see, I've got 6 capacity. I think we give him that buff. Yeah, let's do it. I'm really tempted to give this to something. I don't think we can afford to increase the capacity of anything right now, because we want to be... Well, hold on a sec. We can also get rid of some cards. And I think we actually get rid of our 2 weakest dregs. Oh no, we get rid of train stewards. What am I talking about? We still have those. We're also almost at that 40 card threshold. That would be interesting to get over. So 10 extra damage. If we're looking at making Bounty Stalker ridiculous, I think we put the damage on him. I want to keep his health low, or at least relatively low. I don't think we do large stone, so I think we re-roll quick. I actually like putting quick on Animus of Will. Get that damage out early. And I think we put the extra health on the Awoken Hollow. Definitely don't want to get to a point where he needs to be reformed, because no matter how much health he has, he's just going to die from burnout eventually. I don't have anything to... I don't think I have anything that adds additional burnout that would keep him alive. I don't think we want the burnout on Rector. I think we just go for reforming 3 random units. Alright. Iron Wing people. Nope, this guy. Neffel the Wingless General. Alright, enemies on every floor for 400 coins. That's a substantial amount of coin. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We get rid of one of them. They are going to stay rooted, but then these 4 go up. I think we went and actually put Rector up top. And I think we'll put Lady of the House there too. So she's taking 10 from their attacks and then 5 from each extinguish. Okay. I also think we put this here and restore and get that going. Hopefully in this next turn we draw the Bounty Hunter. We did not draw the Bounty Hunter. However, we did draw an Animus of Will that looks like she really would like to just die. Let's get rid of self-mutilation. You're taking a lot more damage than I'd like to see. You are just flat out dying. I think we train Steward. Yes, that is the correct call. And then I think we stick the Draffin back. So she'll die. Get reformed soon. Alright, this is what I was hoping for. There. He just took a lot more damage than he thought he was going to take. I feel a little bad about using it on him. Lady of the House goes back there. Train Steward can come down here. Let's actually put the Vine Mother right there. Play both of these. And actually, oh shoot. You know how I said we didn't want the Awoken Hollow to die? The Awoken Hollow is about to die. I think we just kill this. Because we'll get a cheaper one that we can use on him. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Unfortunately, Awoken Hollow is going to die, which means that we just need to be able to play him a lot. Okay, I like getting rid of that right away. Bring her out. Can bring... Let's put him in front. Oh, he's got stealth. That's why. We play both self-mutilations. We're gonna kill that, and then we're gonna kill that. And we don't have enough to play Wildwood Sap, so we will end turn. So there's our Awoken Hollow with Burnout. I don't like that, but here we are. On the plus side, he'll always be in a situation where he can get more health, which means he gets more Rejuvenate procs. So we always kill these. I love that we're getting so many stings that pierce through like that. Plus, Fatal Melting's getting really ridiculous now. So we do want him to die. And then I think we'll stick the Awoken Hollow there. So this takes a little more damage. That is not dying yet. So I think we have to stick at least... Yeah, we need to stick at least one drag. We have to play both of these. If we play a second drag, we do actually kill this Purifier, I think. If we play the drag here, we definitely kill the Purifier. Okay. Alternatively, it's early enough that I could probably play Fatal Melting. And then do some damage to that guy. And then we'll rejuvenate. Alright. A brief respite. So this is our final countdown. Just to make sure I'm ready, Bounty Stalker is a 2 capacity unit. I have capacity of 6. So, if I play Train Steward, Animus of Will, then I have enough room for him here. Then I think what we want to do... Oh, we definitely want to Steel Enhancer that. I think we play the draft there. We do Preserved Thorns. We need to make sure this dies. That will die in the next round. We can get rid of that. We do one of these. So if I descend Rector, this doesn't die. Neither does that, in all fairness, but I don't think there's... Ooh, I can descend one of his units. Let's descend that one. Why didn't I think of that? Okay, that works out a lot better for me, actually. So there's the 3 units I get back. Bounty Stalker will fit really nice in one of these spots. Okay, hand is full. That dies, that doesn't, but this is going to die from burnout the following turn. How wonderful. We want Steel Enhancer there. That there to take that hit. At which point, I think we do want regen on her. This dies. So we do sting on the boss. I think we... So he does 26 damage. I think we go there. There's no units available for Reform. There's no more... Oh, there's one more space available. What I'm thinking about doing, though, is... Oh, we don't actually get a Descend for sure. We might get a Descend on the next round. We could send... Oh, probably Rector. I'm not sure yet. Point is, I don't think... Maybe we do actually play another dreg. I think we play another dreg. Let's just get this out of the way. Lovely. Alright. So he takes decent... Oh, he tramples too. Oh, this dies in that first hit then. I did not think about that. But he would have died after the... He wouldn't even get one hit in. Hits. Okay. It could have been a little less painful, but here we are. So yeah, that dies from burnout, which is really crappy. As it turns out, we did actually get Drip Fall. I think we descend... No... Well, wait. I can get... Which one of these would be better? So this is 57 plus 15, or I could do 50 plus 5. I wonder which one is better. So... I don't actually need Rector on this floor now. Then I can play Animus of Will, and I can Steel Enhancer it. Yeah, he does die. We're at 216 damage. That's better. And then I think we end the turn. So they lose some burnout, and we do a bunch of damage. People. Oh wow, 632. And we got it. We got it, folks.
Alright. So I am a little bit concerned about getting our units buffed enough through the reform mechanic. Another Fatal Melting. We never got an X cost spell, did we? Don't think we did. And there's really nothing that we need it for right now. I don't think we get... Well... No, I think we can get it. Not just because then we get the mastery on it and then it's nice and gold and shiny, but also because there are a couple times, especially early on, where getting just a few more Ember might help establish our board. I think in this case, it actually makes sense to get Awake. I know I didn't want to get it before because it was pricey, but now we also have that extra Ember generation. And I think this might be worth grabbing. Especially so our Awoken unit, the Awoken Hollow, doesn't end up becoming a burnout unit. Just preventing that would be extremely helpful because we don't have a lot of big heals. And he takes a lot of frontline damage, as it turns out. Alright, so we could go heal 8 Pyre Health, duplicate a card, and what have you. Are we really going to end this with 39 instead of 40? Oh boy. These are just artifacts. These just buff units, you don't actually get new ones. Should have thought about that. We could have gotten an achievement, because I think we have a chance at killing Seraph. This one... What does he do? Oh, this one does sap. He's not too bad, but sap does sort of eat into what our units are supposed to be doing, so... I think we try to buff our spells.
Because there's a couple that we want to be able to hold on to for just the right moment or make more efficient. And since we're not going to get the 40 plus spell combo, 40 plus cards, I think we can afford to get rid of those other two train stewards. Get them out so that they don't get reformed and take up space. What spells can we upgrade? Permafrost might exactly be the thing that I want. So we Permafrost, we spell cost. There's nothing here that we would do this for. I mean, I guess we could do another sting. Oh, we can't buff consume twice. That's good to know. Let's see what artifacts are available. 1 stack of spikes each time it's applied. Summon 4 random units from your deck, paying 5 gold when a friendly unit dies. I guess, is there a bad unit for us to summon in the middle? Theoretically, we could get both of our frontline units. We could get the Bounty Stalker all the way in the back, and then it would... Well, it still has burnout, so it would eventually die, but... You know, it might actually be worth getting Sketches of Salvation. Because all of our burnout stuff is going to die. My only concern would be it not dying fast enough. Maybe we don't. I'm going to skip it for now. Ooh, that's handy. I like all of these, actually. So, friendly unit dies, give it plus 10 attack. That's great for what we're doing right now. That means everything is basically the bounty hunter. So the bounty hunter is no longer special. Boo-hoo. Plus 3 magic power not only helps all of our spikes, but it also helps our restores. Or stings, excuse me. It helps our restores. I think that's worth it. So now I have 115 gold to spend on spell upgrades. So I could reduce the cost again. So we could remove consume and grant spell power with this one. I think we just reduce the cost of this to 1. And then we have a really, really good Awake. And on to Seraph the Temperament. Alright, we're not going to screw this one up. We're going to be really smart about our plays. And we're going to dominate. He's going to be a dead man. So when a unit dies, he gets 15 armor. And then after he deals a killing blow, he gets extra attack and restores health. I still like putting Rector up top. I'm not very worried about this. Well, he does take damage though. Are we able to kill him is the better question. Just about. We'll do restore there. So I don't want to. Well, why not? It's a little more damage. Okay, we're gonna stick the Awoken Hollow on the second floor. I
think we'll stick the Animus of Will down here with him. Just so it dies. I think now is actually a good time to play Channel Song. That was an awesome time to play Channel Song. So what happens? I attack for a little bit of damage, kills me, and then that kills me and gets more damage. Let's kill that guy. Now we take even less damage. I think we will restore. I think it actually pays to get through this guy as quickly as possible, because otherwise these three get very troublesome very quickly. So he'll kill that, he'll attack, and then he gets another attack, and then there's still another 30 damage coming. So this would die no matter what. I think we're going to put him on this floor, because I believe Seraph is going to pop up here. We'll end turn. Nothing has died and needs resolving yet. That is now fixed. Oh, that's right. I kill those guys because they only have 5 health. So let's put... I actually want to put Vine Mother in front of Rector on this one. Yep, let's kill you if we can. Let's regen. I think we... 10... Yeah, we do this, and then they'll die. And I think we play a drag. And I might as well play that for a little more damage. That way both of these guys die. I don't actually get to Seraph. That's okay. So here's the reformed guys. She'll get reformed at the end of next combat. I've already got 9 damage on Fatal Melting. Let's see. Let's start stinging this guy. And then let's actually stick it in front here. Okay. So I do need to consider healing Vine Mother soon. I think we're going to be okay here. This is going to take 10 damage, which is fine. Then it'll get some more damage in on these guys before being killed and doing more damage. I think we just hold on to Fatal Melting for right now. Wait till it's really helpful or needed. Good damage. Okay. So right now... this will do 63 damage. He'll attack, it'll die. Alternatively, do that. I don't know why his damage didn't go up. I think we would still do that no matter what. So there it went up a little. I think we regen on him. unit is available to reform? Oh, the drag. Oh, there's not really a reason to play it when I'm just gonna reform it anyway. I don't think we have to play anything else. Oh, well, actually, there is a reason to do this now. I can put them up on the top there to take another hit from Vine Mother, since this is going to make it up there. Okay, that's fine. That, and so it doesn't take up a spot in my hand when I draw a bunch of cards. For the glory of heaven. Okay, so these two die. This needs to be buffed and healed. So let's kill. Of course, they're both 18. Yeah, I think we just kill this guy so we can get through some of this. I think here we actually do want to just play this right away. We can restore. Also, Lady of the House is tanking like a boss. I think we just Steel Enhancer the Awoken Hollow. 24 damage, I think, is probably better spent here right now. We'll draw it again. Not worried about that. But it helps make sure that top floor doesn't get overwhelmed. Is Animus of Will strong enough now? I honestly do believe we can do better. I want to put her down here. Let's go here, and then she'll die. Okay. So I need to make sure this unit dies. So let's drag it up. And now an 18 and an 18 will do it. I think we kill him so that this still takes the brunt of it. He's going to be a pain in the butt. We'll Steel Enhancer that, because it still dies. I think we'll Resin Removal down here, so that these two do as much damage to this guy as possible. Alright, final wave. So they both die, but they would also die from burnout if I found a way to let them live. So this dies. That will die. I think what we need to do is get stuff on his level. Rector's going to reform Animus of Will and Lady of the House. I can only play one of them. So I think what we do is we'll put Draft on this floor. I might as well try and do as much damage to him. No reason for me to play Memories of the Melted. I might as well get as much out of Steel Enhancer there. I also might as well try and do as much damage to that. I can play Lady of the House right here. he dies from burnout. We get 20 damage in on the boss, but we also kill literally every other unit. So, let's resin removal here, so that we're doing still 20 damage to the boss. Okay. That's just how it goes, I guess. Now we've got a really good, strong Animus of Will. If we're able to live through every attack and this dies from burnout, we're looking at 171 times 6, which is admittedly still not quite where I want that to be. We're definitely going to Steel Enhancer. 1700 is pretty good. Let's play all of our stings. I can get one more unit back. It would need to be this dreg if I'm gonna play him. I think we have to. I also think we have to do restore here, there, which got us a little more damage. I think we've got this one. It's gonna be close when it comes to this last level. Let's speed it up a little bit. So they're gonna die of burnout well before he dies. Okay. We've almost got him. Play all of our stings. Steel Enhancer. Oh man. Okay. Where's the best spot to put him? He kills this, takes some damage. He'll kill this, and then he'll attack. So if I heal Vine Mother, then he has to use this here. He takes... I think Vine Mother's the play. Oh! But he gets one round of attacks in on the pyre, and then we kill him. That is a win. We finally did it. I really, really enjoy playing as the Awoken. I did not expect the Awoken Melting Remnant combination to work as well as it did. Oh boy. We did it. Well, the long journey begins. We hit Covenant 5. Fully awakened, the Awoken become level 10. Add a copy of the primary clan starter card to your starting deck. So if we are primary Awoken, we get an extra restore, is what I believe that says. Now we got 12 mastered cards, which is awesome. Legion of Wax. Summon 2 Twin of Wax. Each Twin of Wax becomes a Mode of Wax, and they all get enhanced by Legion of Wax's buffs, any enhancements on that. I could see a deck where this becomes like really, really stupid. You bring this out, it takes a bunch of hits, it dies, then it brings out a bunch of other guys. Actually, so if there's a boss with 2,300 health, I'm not going to try and do that math in my head right now. I'll figure it out later, but this could be a game winner by itself if it has enough enhancements. If you've got enough damage and enough health to manage that, then all of a sudden you bring this out, it gets a bunch of hits in, and then there's more hits, and oh yeah, I like this one. This is a cool card. Crushing Demise. Kill a random friendly unit. Kill a random non-boss enemy unit. Okay. So if something's gonna die anyway,
Or if I just want to start instigating a reform strategy, we get Rector to reform it, we play it, we crush it. Rector reforms it, we play it, we crush it. Rector reforms it, and all of a sudden, this becomes a giant enhance card. So I like that. That's pretty cool. And then at level 10, we get Adaptive Mutation. Okay. This definitely has some applications. Um, like with our Awoken Hollow, if it all of a sudden has 160 health and then we swap it, that's 160 damage, so long as it can get through all of the hits that it takes. That's pretty neat. Alright. We were really close to that 40 cards or more achievement. Nice. Well, if you enjoyed that one, thank you all for watching. I will definitely see you in the next one.